Public Wi-Fi Education. Perseverance, willpower, basic ethics, guiding you towards success.
As you all have completed the task of writing PPDT practice at 25. So now we are moving towards the main performance part. It is one by one. You all have to narrate your story. Okay. As soon as the first person will stop his narration, second person will start, and the series will go on till end. As soon as the end person stop his lecture or stop his narration, you all have to jump into the group discussion. And out of that group discussion, you don't have to stop till I say stop. Okay? Are you guys ready? Okay.
Yes.
So I am providing the chess numbers. The chess numbers are chess names are first Vipul, second Sahil, third Shrikant, fourth Vikas sir, and fifth will be Santosh sir. Okay. Everyone got the names? I am again repeating once more. Vipul, Sahil, Shrikant, Vikas sir, and Santosh sir. Okay. Shrikant, you know your work? Okay. So, Vipul, please start.
Good evening, gentlemen. From the picture, I have perceived three characters, two male and one female, age around 22 to 25, and all are in positive mode. And the action of my story is visiting the Red Fort. Raghav, a student of BSc Physics Honors, Delhi University, plans to visit Delhi and take his cousin Anuj to the Red Fort and Delhi too. And the the day before the tour, he tells him about the history of the Red Fort and tells him about the various events that take place there. And next day, they take the metro and reach Chandni Chowk and walks toward the Red Fort. Reaching there, they take the tickets and get inside. They went inside, took pictures around each corners by going there, and Raghav ensured to give him detail, every small detail about the different attires, objects, and places. After that, the Raghav took him to the Chandni Chowk, some renowned places like Paranthe Wali Gali, and they had lunch and came back home safely.
Then everyone, I perceive four characters in my story. Age around 80 to 18 to 25. Mood two are positive and two are in neutral mood. Action of my story is to save the dangerous activity. Uh, Ankit, the BSc student in Jaisalmer, Rajasthan. One day he decided to visit Jaisalmer fort with his friend. Then he take permission with their parents and went there. After reaching there, then they saw two people are trying to climb on the Jaisalmer fort by using rope. Then, without wasting any time, they go there and explain that they don't take this type of activity. After that, they also provide the security guard with the help of a fort owner, and also they suggested them to provide fencing wire and also put the banner in that area. After that, they visited and safely came home. Thank you, everyone.
From the picture, I have perceived four characters, all are male of age group 25 and 30. Mood is positive, and the action of my story is planned to excursion. Vikrant is a college student and a class year of Vasavi Degree College. One day, his teachers has decided to go for an excursion to the fort and gave the responsibility to Vikrant to make the plan. So, as Vikrant stays near to the fort, he went a day before itself to just to know get the timings and also the availability of the fort. As he went there along with his friend, he observed that two persons are doing some work over there. He went and approached them. They informed that the fort is under renovation and currently the tourists are not allowed. So he immediately informed to his teachers and gave him the suggestion about making an excursion towards a museum which is known for its valuable monuments as well as their famous history. As teachers agreed, and Vikrant made the plan to take care about the bus and the traveling charges everywhere, and he also took care about the refreshments and helped them about the history of it. As the excursion went well, everyone was happy and it was successful. Thank you.
Good evening, friends. In the picture, I have pursued four characters. All are male, and age is between 20 to 25. And my main protagonist is Rahul, and he's 25-year-old. Decided to go a Red Fort and Delhi with his friend. And after reaching, he found that two school boys were climbing up in the on the wall and going to try to go into monument inside it. So he rushed to them and asked about the reason and said they don't have any tickets. So he politely told them, and he polite and managed ticket for them, and he accompanied with them and discussed about the historical significance and visited them and told them not to do so again. And after that they return after from the monuments, and they enjoyed. Thank you.
Friends, good evening. From the given picture, I have perceived four people. All are in age group of 24 to 40. All are in positive mode. Action of my story is converting old fort into recreational fort. Imran, who is 33-year-old district welfare officer of Jaisalmer district. He is a seasoned IAS officer. So he observed that there was a small fort beside the main Jaisalmer fort which was abandoned. So he decided to convert it into a recreational fort where the theme will be to showcase the weapons being used in the medieval era by our rajas to protect the fort. So he immediately proposed a plan to his seniors for funds and manpower. He delegated the task to the manpower, like cleaning the fort, planting new trees, lighting it up, and using javelins, fencing, ropes, etc., to showcase the actual skills being used by those medieval soldiers while climbing walls and all. So he worked with each group, each man, to make sure that the quality work was being done. In the time given, he completed his task and he advertised it in the nearby cities as well, so that more population can be attracted towards it. It was converted into a very popular state. Thank you so much. So, friends, we all agree that there were four people, all were adults, I believe.
Yes, I agree with Santosh sir, and we can conclude that there were four people, all were in positive mood, and age bracket it is clearly visible that they are not very old, so we can keep it between 22 to 30.
Yes, I
Gentlemen, we
agree.
can make a theme on going for an excursion of a college student where the class monitor has been on the previous day went for a checkup that is the fort is available for the timings and he got to know the details of it.
Gentlemen, we can clearly see that there is two people are climbing the rope, so that won't fit to our theme. So we can make our theme around the theme that the recreational of the old fort.
Partially agreeing with Vipul, we can make them as they are the working professionals who are doing some renovation work on the fort. As the person of the class, he has went there to observe and ask them, so they got to know about the fort details and everything.
So it was very good that we have two themes. Let us decide on which theme
Okay,
we can take. We can take either
I'm agree with
recreational or
Santosh sir. Actually, it is a fort. Then going to convert is a visiting place, and so they can they install and they renovate and deploy mans and showcase the mans how they climbing the rope
understood,
and
Vikas sir. Sahil
yes.
sir, which theme would you like to take?
Sir, I think the two person are climbing on the fort. So the action of the story should be to save the harmful activities.
Agreeing to the Sahil's point, we can also add that after renovation of the in the renovation of the fort, we can make sure that the plans has been placed properly and the monuments have been safeguarded and with high tech security and even the foreigners and the tourists who have been getting to know about the tourist place can not face any difficulty while observing and get to know about the culture.
I agree with Shrikant sir. At the same time, they also advertised about the converted fort so that more people can be attracted towards it, so that more tickets can be sold, which will help the state in generating revenue.
Okay. And
Gentlemen, we
I want to add some point that say he can do publicity in the social media and made a form a web page on the website that display all the features of the monuments, and also publish and also publish in poster forms uh, that reflects the monuments uh, features, and that attracts more tourists.
and gentlemen, we can also
Yeah,
add a point that in the inauguration of our new fort, we can also keep and ask the nearby shops to arrange a small fair so that we can attract people on the very first day of the inauguration and will be able to create more awareness about the thing that we have.
we can
Even
also add
proper
fencing
lines
area,
and
fencing wire in that area, which colleges this type of activity don't do.
even agreeing to Sahil's point, even proper exit and proper entry has been managed and organized well so that there is no disturbance occurred in between, and each and every monument has been clearly observed and got to learn about the tourist for the tourist.
And I want to some add point that in between in inside the monuments he depicts some stories through the picture and the paintings that tell about the history of old ancient people and how they fought and
Okay,
Here,
gentlemen.
how they
here,
execute
here,
weapons.
Okay.
here.
Please nominate a person out of you who will narrate the common story.
I nominate Shrikant sir.
I nominate
Yes, sir.
Santosh sir.
No next
Please
turns.
go ahead with a common story.
Let us hear from others.
Okay, I nominate Santosh sir.
Okay, I also nominate such.
Thank you, gentlemen,
Okay,
for this opportunity.
please.
Shall I continue, sir?
You can, please.
Sir, as we have discussed, Imran, who is 33 years old, he is the district development officer. He is an seasoned IS officer. He observes that there is a fort lying abandoned in his district, so he decides to convert it into a recreational fort. So he asked for funds to his from his senior, and he converts that fort to into a recreational fort by using the theme of showing medieval fighting techniques. So he used ropes, javelins, and other fencing material in the fort. He started with cleaning the fort, and he also advertised about his whole theme in the city and nearby cities as well, so that more people can be attracted towards it. And he also ensured that there was proper security, there was cleaning, and tickets, and all the facilities were available there. And like this, he developed that fort, and he was satisfied with his effort. Thank you, sir.
Okay, really thank you, gentlemen. So you have given like a wonderful narration, even the JD, and the team spirit is like you all have given a wonderful conclusion also.
Stay connected, get valuable insights, and ace your SSB journey with Public Wi-Fi Education. Join us now. Public Wi-Fi Education. Perseverance, willpower, basic ethics, guiding you towards success.